Thunderbolts Volume 2, which ran from 2013 to 2014, we have a lineup that's a little bit different than the 2025 movie. General Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross, the Red Hulk, assembles a team of some familiar faces, but some unfamiliar ones as well. We have Frank Castle, aka the Punisher, Flash Thompson, who is Venom now, Wade Wilson, of course, Deadpool, Elektra, and a repowered former Gamma villain genius named Samuel Stearns, also known as Red Leader. And last but not least, the mysterious Mercy, the Angel of Death, who went rogue and is pretty much not even part of the team now, sort of. When Ross put together the Thunderbolts, Samuel Stearns, aka Red Leader, was kind of like the odd man out. The rest of the team was comprised of mercenaries, assassins, soldiers, and cold-blooded killers. Stearns was a villain with an incredibly powerful mind, though when the Thunderbolts met him, he didn't really have access to his powers. Red Hulk repowered him, but kept him on a short leash, only allowing him partial access to his mental power. During Thanos' invasion of New York, the leader's mental powers were attacked by Supergiant, one of Thanos' generals, leaving him weak and vulnerable. Temporary access to his internet brain through cell phones kept him going enough to help them fend off both the alien attackers and rein in their once ally, part of the team, member, Mercy, who went rogue during that invasion. In the aftermath of the invasion, their submarine was destroyed, which was used as like pretty much their base. So they packed up into the Punisher's battlevan and set out on a destination that only Ross knew about. But I wouldn't say this was like an ordinary have fun, everybody's holding hands, kumbaya type of road trip. As soon as it starts, Red Leader pretty much sets out on ways to kill every single member. He has to borrow Ross's lighter, as he emits tiny bits of gamma radiation, which he thinks they don't remember he knows how to do. And in doing so, Ross passes out eventually. Under normal circumstances, he would just turn into the Red Hulk, but seeing as they're cramped inside this tiny minivan, he'd just try to, sweat it out and tough it out, and he'd pass out as a result, being effectively the first one crossed off the list. Deadpool, in an incredibly Deadpool fashion, asked to be shot instead of sitting through the road trip. So he's just there with his brains on the minivan chairs, the battle van's chairs, instead of, as Red Leader points out, just taking an Ambien or something, which also puts into question the extent of his healing factor, because obviously, as we know, it's up to writers' discretion how they want to handle it. Like in most iterations, it's a bullet wound is something that pretty much heals quickly, but for the sake of plot here, it's something that can withstand a couple hours road trip. But either way, it's still an incredibly Deadpool thing to do. He uses a lighter that he gets from Ross to start a fire, and we all know that the symbiote is specifically weak against fire, so it's going to try to escape by decoupling itself from Flash. But he also knows that the symbiote is weak against magnesium, so he uses the red flare that he has with him to destroy the symbiote. And while the symbiote is decoupled from Flash, he has the knife that's conveniently there to backstab, literally, Flash. That's 3 down. Elektra and the Punisher, being humans after all, are the easiest for him to finish off during the whole fire and commotion that's going on. He's obviously Punisher. He's obviously going to pull over the van and stop to see what exactly the hell is going on. And in that commotion, he's going to throw a grenade that blows up both Elektra and the Punisher. Now, that's 5 down. But then that also leaves the problem of Mercy, who also has a particular interest in Stearns himself. So after all this goes down, she will, of course, find Stearns and undoubtedly kill him. But that's also a big reason why this is all in Stearns' head. He even has doubts himself about the validity of this plan. and it might not even work, even up to the point where Mercy finds out. And maybe it just shows that maybe he's not as smart as he thinks he is. And to his credit, he pretty much admits that. He says it's better to be a living idiot than a dead genius. But also, his plan, even if it worked up until the Mercy part, still didn't even really work, because Ross is just passed out. He's not dead. And when he wakes up, he's gonna turn into the Red Hulk. And Deadpool is also not dead. Setting him on fire doesn't kill him. So when he wakes up, he will also still be there and be a problem, just like Mercy. So even his own plan that he thinks would be good in his head is not even a good plan from a reader perspective. He's supposed to be the brains of the operation, mind you, of the Thunderbolts. And if this is any indication of the, brain power of the Thunderbolts in the movie, then they're probably in for a rough time. If you like this video and want to see more like it, subscribe, hit the like button, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Little giddy boy.